this is the little bit different. This is a little bit different process than before. So this time I'll let this access add a new key because original table has 6 fields in, right? Next, and okay, what it looks like is this. Sales of sales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? If we want to change, that ID name consistent with the table you see here, still seller ID, you can go back and make changes. Seller ID, okay, and it's auto number now, okay, as it is requested, right? This is kind of unique identifier, and this is long integer required, and then this is long integer, and this is required, and the reference ID again. Compare this sales table, okay. Number long integer, right? This is all long integer, so you have to change the double to long integer. And seller, same thing, right? And date, just date time, just record the information. So it's date and time already, and make it like required.
You gotta do the
Yeah.
short date.
Yeah. Here, date and time, it is required of here, right? You have to look at sales date, and then quantity sold, number, and currency. So as you can see, all you have to do is look at this table structure and make the corresponding changes into that field. Okay, number here again. What is that? Byte, right? So you'll have to collect byte here, data size, and so on. Okay, and moving on to import 2 more tables. Actually, you go through the same process now. Okay, so now checkout table. Okay, and choose my own ID because we have checkout ID. And checkout table, finish. Okay, so we imported so far 4 tables. We can do the same thing again to import the last piece of the table information, but at this point I'll just show you how to create a relationship now. Okay, so you go to database tool and click on that relationship with image here. And so far we created except for table 1, empty one, we got 4 tables imported. What about the relationship between those tables? The text already talks about it by showing you some information like here. Let's talk about the sales table a little bit. Sales table have sales ID. That's the primary key, unique information for the sales table, sales information. So if you want to identify specific sales transaction, you can go to that sales transaction ID. And it is connected with the checkout information that is, by looking at this full description, matches the checkout ID from checkout table. It says that right here. That means this sales table is connected with checkout table. And also, this table is connected with the seller table, because we have seller ID in it, so that we can see in the sales report who made the sales through what checkout interaction. And identifies the checking out the cookie package, use lookup widget. How do we do that? Actually, you can now connect I actually missed the that lookup table part when I import it and when I make changes to that. But I can go back to the table and then change it again. In other words, I can go to table, and what is that? Sales table, right? Sales table. Oops, I have to close this thing. Save. Yeah, when you make changes, you will ask, what type of implication it has to the,
You just need to change the title because you have seller ID twice.
why?
Yeah. Just change it to ID or
Oh, okay.
seller
Oh,
ID.
I see, yeah.
Possibly.
I'm trying to quickly
Student
here.
ID.
Okay, good, thank you very much. We will come back to relationship. So again, sales table, here you can go to design view, and it says one of those things was looking at widget, right? How do I do that? Is they simply go to this combo box, and one of these options you will say lookup widget, right? Things like this. So there's all, if you spend some time to look for all those options, the answer is there, right? So I'll go back to relationship. And I'll connect these tables that I have here only. So I'll add all these tables. Take key table, sales table, seller table, and also relationship between these tables. If we have cookie, a category table will be here. One category has many different types of cookies, so there's one-to-many relationship. That's why we have this cat ID. We don't have that information here because I didn't import it. But from here, cookie tables can be checked out from multiple occasions, right? That's why we have cookie ID here. So we can connect the CID with cookie ID and enforce referential integrity and create. Yeah, it looks like we didn't make appropriate changes to those data type, long integer number. Okay, we got that. And cookie ID. Oh, see, we made a mistake. We didn't make changes to that. You see? So you can go back and make changes to long integer, make it consistent. And okay, then you can go back and create the relationship again. This time it should work. Okay, enforce, create. Okay. Oh, the number is different. Okay. Yeah, this is a little picky, so you have to make sure you make changes to that. Okay, full size. Oh, like this one. Integer. Just like that. So we create a relationship between checkout table. And what about the relationship between checkout table and sellers? Seller has a checkout table has seller ID. It should record who came to check out these cookies, right? And then I got mixed up. This is the seller, right? Oh, we have seller here. Seller here. So seller ID and seller ID here. Here. So again, sellers can make multiple checkouts to sell cookies. So we got the relationship created also, right? That's how you do create relationship. Once you create this table structure and the relationship, what is the next step? To create input specification step. What is that? Is that create forms for taking user input. Here, you can go to forms. You can go either way, like a form wizard or form design. Okay. I'll use form. I'll show you both. Okay. Form wizard. Actually, you can go to different table and identify different fields. You can put everything or just the fields that you want and go to next, and finish. You create the form. Okay, that is, it doesn't take that many steps. to create forms. And then you can start entering new checkout information here, right? So as you can see, there's 82 records in the database. At the bottom of the table, it says 1 of 82. Okay, you can go to next one, and so on, and making updates. You see that? That's for form. So you go through the same process for all those forms that are required, right? The seller form, cookie form, all of that. Now it's time to move on to create query. How to create query? I also told you that I'm going to show you using design view. Okay, create form, design. This is kind of creating form from scratch. I don't really recommend that unless you know exactly what piece to place in where. So I would use form wizard. It will be easier for you. Okay, that's that part. And once you're done with the form part, then you go to create that query part. So again, in the same tab, create query. You can go either way. I show you wizard first. Okay, so you don't really changing rows and columns here. So first option will be good enough. Simple query wizard. Okay, and pick again which information comes from where. So you simply click that downward arrow, see combo box, and select, okay, I want cookies. And I want all of that, okay, in my query. Next. And then if I want to know the sales information as well, I go back to sales table, and I want, I want how many quantities sold. I want to check in, and next, okay. So it is creating some sort of table based on that information, and then you can actually go to either design view. This is table. I'm sorry. Okay. We are working on query part. We didn't save it yet.
There's no query yet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't created yet. Okay, so let's create one. Okay, query wizard. So let's go to create cookie table again. I will do all sales, and you can start with one sales table, and expand it to query, and two second tables if you want to see more information about it. Cost. Cookie name, things like that. You simply add the information that is required for you to create reports. And next. Okay. So in this case, it is not, they are saying it's not really related. But so you could add something else. But let's suppose this is the one. Actually, we gotta come up with a specific context. Otherwise, this is kind of confusing here. So let's say cookie information, checkout information. Let's use those only two. Okay, then I think I have to import the query on the last worksheet, so it will be easier to show you. Okay, go to Excel. We are taking some, we're taking a lot of time here, but I think this is important for you. Okay. And category table. That's not what we included yet.
Are we doing presentations today?
Yeah, that's my plan.
All right.
Okay, and cat ID, and finish. Okay. Okay, got it. And go to category table. And we can see it's design view, and making sure we have, this one does not have primary key, right? How do you select design, making sure this field is primary key? Simply go to here and click on it. So it says, okay, now with this table has primary key. It's perfect. And then the size, you have to change it to, based on that, what is it? What type of information we need to change? The very first category is like both text, and one is primary key, and the other one has only 550, okay? So go there, here, 5. Second one, 50. Both text, save it. Okay. Okay, where is?
You got it
Yeah.
in the table that you brought up, there was 2 blank.
That's what I'm going to do now. So it says indexed here, indexed no. You have to change it. Okay, to index to yes, and duplicate no, because you are using it as a unique identifier. Everyone's following? Okay. So now you got the key, and this is required information. You have to change it to yes. This is what it says you to do here, right? And same thing, for the second one, it's gotta be required yes. It's already there. Oop. Here. You have to tell me if I make a mistake, because I'm doing really quick here. Okay?
You gotta go to the table.
Yeah.
Inside the table, you have 2 values that are zeros. You gotta delete both of those records.
Okay, I'll do that here. So, again, to go back, go to view and data sheet view. Okay? Yeah, I'll just,
You have to take the primary key has to come off before you can go back.
I'll do that.
He's already got it. Yeah.
Okay.
The 2 bottom ones. I think it only lets you do one at a time.
Daily record. Daily record. Okay, and save again. So now we have tables, right? And then we changed the structure already, so we should be okay. So go back to database tool, relationship, and so we can come up with let's take a look at a simple example. Now we have category, and then we have cookies. Very simple relationship that you saw. Okay, too fast.
You gotta put your primary key back on your.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's what you do, right? Add table, show tables, and add table, right? And create relationship again. And did I change their data type? Okay. So let's say you have these 2 tables connected. Now you are asking query. What type of query you're gonna have? What type of question? Maybe you are interested about the cost. Which cookie costs less than $2, or which cookie is less than like $4, $3, or between 2 and 4, right? All sorts of questions you can ask. How to create those queries? Create query.
You were right there.
Okay, right here. Yeah, it's hard to see. So I'll use either way, but query design is easier to use because it will show you everything up here. Okay. So category add, cookie add, right? Those 2 tables are the only tables that we need because we are interested in knowing what the cookies that range a certain price range. So I'll just simply click cat ID, double click it, you'll be good. Cat description and cookie name and cost. Let's suppose these are 4 fields you're interested in knowing. Okay, then what? You simply put some category. Category here, you see? Category here, like
Criteria.
what about the cookies? What about the cookies? Like what information do you know about cookies? They're not so expensive. It's between like $1 to $4 or $5 or something, right? So we can ask questions about what cookies priced between like 2 and 4, or less than 4. You can say 4 in the criteria, right? what I did is just kind of adding some information, condition in the criteria row, and run it by clicking on this exclamation symbol here. And see, I have this cookie information only below that $4 kind of threshold. What if I want to see, narrow it down to cookies that priced between this range is about 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Then I can go back to design view. Actually, you can take a look at the SQL view too, if you're interested, because it doesn't matter, it doesn't make any difference. It goes back and forth, right? Design view and add and higher than 2 and lower than 4, and run, and only 2. Again, I can change it 2.5 to 3.0. I can change it to like 3. Then see if it's making changes. Now you see only 3 records results because of the query we submitted, right? What about the categories or description of the cat description? You can also provide the cookie name. What about the cookie name? Any name? Cookie name you remember?
Oreo.
Cookie name. What is that? Okay, so sugar cookies 1 pound tin. Remember that, okay? Here I provide cookie name. Here category. So sugar cookies 1 pound tin. Okay, then run it. What did I do? I delete the whole thing.
There might be a space between 1 and pound.
Oh.
Possibly.
No, it's okay. I mean, where is the table? Yeah, actually, you can provide multiple information like this. Create queries. Okay. So that's how you do it. Okay. I can go back and show that again. Okay. So here. The only thing is that if you don't close files before you making any changes to that file, it's not going to allow you to do it. Okay, so you're making sure you close all the files that are open before you're making any changes. Moving on. Okay, so create one last time. Oops. Query design, category, cookie, and then we want. Let's say cat description, cookie name, our cost, and we want to see specific cookie name. What does that cookie name again? Sugar candies, cookies. Is it
1
cookies
pound tin.
candies?
Cookies with an S.
1 pound PIN. Right? And then run it. Okay, I got only sugar candies, sugar cookies, right? The design view, and I want now I want to see a specific price range, like we did, and sugar cookies. You can combine this criteria together. So you could again, I typed it again, sugar cookies, 1 pound, tin, that cost more than $2. I don't know whether we will find that information or not. Oh, still there. You have to be 250. But what if we change that? Design view, like lower than 1. We shouldn't find any record for that, right?
Greater than 1.
Oh yeah, okay.